a larger bowl.
Okay.
We already have right now.
Okay.
No.
Go ahead. Now
Okay.
what's next?
Yeah. And that's all.
All right.
So we need 1 teaspoon of sugar.
Which we have in the cup right here.
Yeah.
There's your teaspoon of sugar. I already measured it out for you. Could you please stop touching stuff?
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, it says, number 1, check with the grown-up before you begin.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Number 2, does yeast seem to come alive to you? Well, it is. It just needs warmth and sugar to become active. Are you listening?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeast are living things that are so small that they only have one cell.
I'm ready to go. Yep. Yep.
They can't make their own food, so if you don't give them food, they don't become active. It's almost like when you're asleep.
Stop.
It's called being dormant. Dormant means you're not doing anything. But you're not dormant right now. You're doing something. You're moving and fussing with her. So you're not being dormant. You're being active. If you were to stand there and freeze, you're being dormant. You get it? Okay. Thank you very much, darling.
No.
Now, but when you make it warm for them and give them some food, like sugar, they both become become active. All right, so here we go. You ready? You ready to get started?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing you are going to do
Is to put.
nope, right here. What does this say?
No. Check. Pour 1 package of yeast in a large bowl.
Pour a pack of yeast in a large bowl. So I'm going to sacrifice a pack of yeast so that you can do some science experiments. Thank you very much. Quit touching. Hold on, don't touch it. Let me open it up because I don't want you to. Alright, so you're going to pour that in the bowl.
So much?
Pour the whole thing in there. So that's what yeast looks like. It looks like little pellets. You see that?
Yeah.
Alright. Now, by itself, does that look like anything special?
Yeah.
Just looks like, you can touch it.
I'm not.
What does it feel like?
It feels smooth, but if you just like, move it, it just actually looks all rusty.
Kind of like sand?
Yep.
Okay. So, next it says add 1/4 of warm water and 1 teaspoon of sugar. So let me get you a measuring spoon. Well, not a measuring spoon, but a measuring
I'm gonna
cup.
put this in.
Now, you see this right here? That says 1/4 of a cup. You got to fill this up with warm water. So you're going to pour the water in here and then pour the water into your yeast, okay?
Okay.
All right, so pour the water, fill that up with water. And when you fill that up, pour it into the yeast. And yeah, that thing has a hole in it. I've burnt a hole in it. Just go ahead and turn it. Pour it in there. Nice. Alright. So now you got your little yeast pellets separating. Some are sitting on top of the water. All that good stuff. Look how it's going in that.
Bubbles.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
what
so
do we
now
do
you gotta pour your sugar in there.
All of it?
Yes, all of it. And that's a teaspoon of sugar.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it says
We have to stir it?
you probably should stir it. I'm gonna say stir it. So I want you to stir that up. Make sure all of your yeast has water on it, okay? You got it?
Yeah.
All your yeast wet? Okay. Directions say wait 10 minutes, and when you check it, you should see bubbles. So we're gonna come back
We
at
always see bubbles.
1:23 and see if we see some bubbles.
Which
Which number's in the 10 spot?
3. Yay! Yeah.
Darn it.
You gotta shoot him when he goes away. Yeah.
Now.
I'm waiting.
You had it. Now.
Oh!
You see what it says to do?
Oh.
It says make a number between 425 and 450 by dragging the digits into the right places in the number machine. It's got to be between 425 and 450.
Not higher?
Not higher.
Not lower?
Not lower. Put the number in and read me the number that you just put in. Now, what number is that?
4,208 times.
Now, 80.
Yeah, 80.
So, is that number higher than 450?
Nope.
Yes,
It is.
Okay, so try again. I'll give you a hint. The 4 goes in the 100th spot. Now you got to figure out the rest. Hold on, please.
And the 8 goes in the units.
Check it and see. There you
Yep.
go. You get it now? Okay, and we are back. It's time to check our yeast. And what do you see?
Bubbles.
How many bubbles? Can you count them?
Tons of them.
So, what did you just learn? We watched a few videos while we waited. What did you learn about yeast? What does yeast breathe out?
It breathes out oxygen.
No, not oxygen.
Carbon dioxide?
Carbon dioxide. Who else breathes out carbon dioxide?
Us.
We do. So, what happens with the yeast is it eats the sugar, and then that produces carbon dioxide, which basically it breathes out. And that's how we got the bubbles in our bowl of yeast, water, and sugar. Now, we watched a video that said certain foods yeast does not like to eat. What are some of those foods that yeast does not produce carbon dioxide in?
What?
Not bread. Well, it produces it in bread. Do you remember from the video? What was one of the other things that he put in with the...
That's how you get really, really salt holes in your bread.
Salt.
Oil.
Oil.
Sugar.
It actually eats sugar. We use sugar.
Salt. And a cookie.
Did it eat the cookie or not?
Nope.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, it did.
It ate the cookie because the cookie has what in it?
Carbon dioxide.
No, it has sugar.
Yeah.
It just didn't eat a whole lot of it. Alright. So that's our science experiment for today. We just learned a little bit about yeast and what it is and what it does.
I'm gonna hold it because she looks chip smells on it.
Alright, we'll see you guys next time.
Oh, when you really get to smell it, it smells really disgusting.
Thank you very much. Alright.
What is it?
There's some bonus footage. We decided to do a little math right now. Now, we were supposed to come back in 10 minutes, right? To check our yeast. What time is 10 minutes from 1:13? How would you figure that out? You have to add what?
3.
Not 3. You have to add 10, right?
Yeah.
So, what do you have to add the 10 to?
This?
To that number. That number, it was 13. So, it's 16 now. We needed 13. So, what is 10 plus 13?
10 plus 13 is...
Alright, put the 13 in your head. Put the 10 on your fingers. And add them together.
13.
Mm-hmm.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
23. So what time is 10 minutes from 1:13?
I'm at 10 minutes.
We know. What time will it be? 10 minutes after 1:13. It'll be 1.
1.
You just said it.
13.
No.
15.
What's 13 plus 10?
Oh, 20, 23.
So it'll be what time?
21, 23.
There you go. Thank you, son.